I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic book show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show... Embarrassed and depowered, can Thanos the Mad Titan find it within himself to work with others to save the galaxy? Well, let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? So, as we join the comic, we check on in with the Black Quadrant once again, more specifically a planet not far away from Thanos' own territory. This planet is home to a particularly nasty warlike group of aliens that were always a thorn in the side of whichever warlord was lording over the Black Quadrant at the time. Corvus Glaive didn't want to fight them, fearing that he would lose too many men. Thanos didn't have time to deal with them, what with the whole getting sick thing, but Thane, now gifted with all the amazing destructive powers of the Phoenix Force, decides to make an example of this planet by torching it, proving that he is both greater and more of a man than his would-be mentor and his biological father. Now back on Titan, Nebula, champion of the universe, and Star Fox try and pick Thanos up out of the dirt and get him to help them defeat Thane. As you might have guessed, the Mad Titan isn't exactly crazy about going to help out a group of people who just a couple weeks ago had formed a secret cabal to try and murder him, and people like Nebula absolutely hate Thanos' guts anyway and figure that if he has no powers and has been rendered completely mortal, what good is he to their cause anyway? But as Thanos so eloquently puts it, just because his powers were lost doesn't mean they can't be found again, but to do so, they're going to have to go to some pretty dangerous parts of space right now to find the Cosmic Coven. Who are the Cosmic Coven? Well, as Thanos explains, they're a group of all-powerful alien mystics, 3 of them that exist beyond the borders of the universe. Thanos only ever became aware of them when he held the powers of the Infinity Gauntlet. And they are 3 very frickin' metal individuals. As Thanos describes it, whenever a world becomes too advanced and evolves beyond the needs of its old gods, those gods are in turn eaten and their powers absorbed by the Coven. Now, speaking of gods, that's exactly what Lady Death is trying to fashion Thane into with the power of the Phoenix Force. Even though he has amazing new abilities and is able to decimate the combined forces of the Kree and the Spartaxians, he still feels very empty and very unloved inside, still every bit that unwanted child. And in a way, that's basically everything Lady Death wants him to be. Kill his father, betray his friends, become completely and utterly reliant on her. Now, our very motley crew of would-be space saviors make their way closer to the Coven's hideout, which, as you might have guessed, exists inside a giant black hole, meaning that only gods can tread there. It's a pretty good thing, then, that you have what are tantamount to a bunch of gods on this team anyway, so Star Fox and Thanos decide they'll go in while Nebula and Champion watch the ship. After getting their atoms twisted and rearranged a little bit, they end up coming to a twisted hellscape ruled over by the 3 witches, where they hold court atop a mound of god bones. Man, this is a kick-ass tattoo waiting to happen right here, I tell you, as the comic ends. So that was Thanos number 8, everyone, and overall continues to be my favorite, most accessible cosmic thing happening at Marvel at the moment. I think Jeff Lemire does a really good job giving us a take on a villainous protagonist. Mainly that while the book is still very much about Thanos, all the actual growing and changing and character developing is done by the other characters. I really like the moral journey that Thane is going on right here, right now, from being a good guy trying to kill his father to being a bad guy trying to hurt everyone. Maybe he'll have a change back, who knows. Star Fox is a ton of fun as comedy relief. I really hope he sticks around. I would love to see him come back on some team sometime, someplace. Sorrentino didn't do the art on this book, probably because his help was needed for Secret Empire, but overall I really dug what Peralta was doing. It's a really clean style. Overall, I feel comfortable giving this issue a 7.5 out of 10. So there you go, everyone. There's Thanos for the week. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, check out some of these other videos I have on offer. Want to follow me on social media? You can. I got addresses up on screen and links down in the description, and while you're down in the description, if you're feeling in a charitable mood, you might want to become a patron. Patrons get exclusive access to videos and podcasts before anyone else, and you can do so for as little as $1 a month. So until next time, everyone, this has been Cape Joel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in another video. Bye-bye.